All right, we are here in this video talking to Colin Watkins, and we're in Augusta Springs.
Yes, sir.
We're sitting in a staged unit. Augusta Springs, we just started building, well, we didn't. Colin did, Charlie Watts did, 4 builders total.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, when did we start? When does this place start?
Just about a year ago. Yep.
And 5 phases total. Mm-hmm. How many units total? Break down a little bit like what it's going to be. Townhouses?
Nearly 400 total. We've got townhouses, we've got patio homes, bunch of different floor plans in both. Our townhouses right now, we've got 4 different floor plans in those. The patio homes, I think we've got 6 different floor plans in those. Our last phase, we've got 3 apartment buildings coming. Also have like 10 single family residential lots that we have up near 24 of the highway there. So it's a big mix of different properties and something for everybody here.
Yes, and I should say location wise, we're right off 29.
Yep.
And we are 10 minutes from the airport, 15 minutes from Liberty, 25 minutes from downtown. Got a new Royal Farms right across the road, which I'm going to hit then and get gas. Patio home. I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you know what's the official definition of a patio home?
Patio home is basically a single family, multi-family building. You know, everything's single family living. Townhouse, you got 2 stories, 3 stories, and a patio home single level. So
single level.
Everything you need on one level. Yeah.
Right. So sometimes you're getting older.
Yep.
You don't have to be older, but sometimes people are older and they don't want to navigate stairs. Mm-hmm. And patio homes normally are, but it's not single family because they're connected.
Correct.
Right.
Yep. They're coming in units of 3.
Units of 3.
Yeah, units of 3. Yep.
Okay. So I've seen some that were only 2, but these are buildings units of 3.
Units of 3. It's
doesn't matter, does it? I mean, could you do 4?
You could. Yeah, you could. But we want to do 3 to give a little more space to people. So these are 1,670 square feet on one level with a garage. They got covered front porch. They're nice units. Some of them are on basements, some are not. So there's some options there. Yeah.
But what phase is that going to be in?
That's phases 2 and 3. So we're breaking ground on phase 2 now. We're getting all of our infrastructure in, and phase 3 we're looking to move towards the later part of the year. So
nice.
They're coming soon. We're going to break ground on about 4 pads here in the next 3 months, I'd say. So
nice. This is the part of the video, if I get secret authorization, I'm going to show you the layout of phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see kind of where things are going. Right now, townhouses are done. Townhouses are already sold, already being lived in some, and then we have some, Colin and Charlie and other builders. I'm just here. We have some that are available. So what's the pricing of the townhouses? Talk a little bit about the townhouses that are here.
Yeah. So as of right now, center units are $299, end units are $309, and that's the same whether it's a garage unit or a non-garage unit. The non-garage units are a little bit bigger, square footage wise, finish wise, but then you do have the garage on the other side of the street. So
so you have, and just financially speaking, this is something to think about. Typically, Colin's an expert more in this than I am. Okay, I'm not an expert in building out developments, but typically what you have, prices go up.
Right.
Okay, so if you're like, hey, I'm thinking about buying now, or I'm thinking about buying in 3 months or 5 months, if a townhouse is what you're looking for and not a patio home, then now's a good time to buy, because almost always pricing goes up as these developments get finished out.
Yep.
Right. So you could buy a unit today and 6 months, 7 months from now, the next one they're selling is $10,000 more. All of a sudden, you have $10,000 equity in a place you bought.
Correct.
Right.
Especially once our amenities come in. We're starting our clubhouse and our pool in the next month. So once that infrastructure and all those amenities start to pop up, the prices will definitely be going up.
Yeah. Amenity. There's a pool. What's your favorite swim stroke?
Swimming? Well, floating.
I guess the backstroke, man.
Are you serious?
Lay back and relax. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not a good swimmer.
I'm not either, but
I was probably what they call a starfish. You
you
cling to the side of the pool.
go.
In the academy, I had to swim.
Yeah.
And I didn't do well.
Well, good thing about our pool, you can stand up most of it. It'll be kind of what they call a sports style pool, where the two ends are 3 feet and it tapers down to 5. And
oh, cool.
We'll have a hot tub on the deck and a sun deck for lounging in. About 6
a little
inches
bit of water.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really nice
gonna
pool.
Be nice. So. And probably like, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of units here. We'll talk about that in a second. How many units total are gonna be here? But you could swim laps, right? I mean,
you could absolutely. Yeah.
All right, clubhouse. What do we know about the clubhouse? Weights?
Yeah, gonna have a nice workout room.
You sure you can lift this much weight?
A game room, planning on putting, ping pong, some air hockey in there. It's a story and a half. Really nice, big, open lounging area to hang out. Got a little kitchenette. You can put have events there.
Will it be like you reserve it?
If you want to
do an event?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
We hadn't really thought that far ahead as far as how all that works out, but it's going to be a really nice place to hang out.
Sweet.
Yeah. Lot of pool deck to hang out on it. It should be very accommodating for this amount of people. So.
All right. So I mean, this isn't a given, I guess, but that I mean, I think places. Okay, I lived in an apartment complex when we moved here. We had a pool, and we had a small workout facility, but they weren't connected. Okay,
right,
but this is going to be like right next to each other.
You can work out and go and look out at the pool. Yeah,
nice.
and if you want to walk right out the back door of the workout room into the pool, it's right there for you. So
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No,
you should get a shower.
Right.
Get a shower first before you get in the pool. Awesome. Why do you know why? Side note, why he named it Augusta Springs? Is Charlie a golfer?
No, his son's middle name is Augusta. And then we're Augusta Clark Construction. So
yeah.
Just kind of happened. We had I think coming up with the name took us about a month, back and forth and throwing all these names out, and that's just what we landed on. So
I like it. Starting my golf journey so I can appreciate anything that sounds golfy. Yeah. And yeah, it's really cool. So I think we talked about this, but we chatted a little bit. Let's talk about the different units. Like, what are some of the differences in the townhouses? We know we have 4 different builders that have built things, but what are some of the things they've done differently?
So we have a 4. Let's start with the townhouses that don't have garage. So we have a 4-bedroom and a 3-bedroom option in both of those. So the 3-bedroom has three bedrooms upstairs, 2 bathrooms upstairs, a half bath on the main level, and an office on the main level. And
nice.
It's a bigger opening living area, I guess. In those units. The 4 bedrooms have a main level master, so you've got a bath and a half on the main level.
Because with the master, you have a primary.
Correct.
Primary. With the master, you have the bathroom.
Right.
Like an ensuite.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. Right there hooked to it. So, and then upstairs you'll have 3 bedrooms and 1 bigger bathroom. So.
Okay.
Upstairs. So.
And if you buy a unit that has one of the office units downstairs, and I'm gonna walk around and we'll take a look at this one and put the video up as we're talking maybe. But this one has the office down here, right?
No, the garage unit.
This has
not
the garage.
Have office, yeah.
Okay. Somewhere I'm going to go through a video and show you some other ones that have an office. The office really, it doesn't have a closet in the office, but you can use it as a bedroom. You can use things however you want to use it. You can put an armoire in there, wardrobe, whatever, and you could. There's enough space in there that you could use it. I mean, some people are buying these and renting them. Some people are buying these and it's their primary home.
Yeah.
Right. And we're in what county?
Campbell County.
We're in Campbell County. So you can do, you could rent to college students, you could rent just to a family. No short-term renting in Campbell County. You can short-term rent in Campbell County. That's a different video maybe. I need to update people on that. They've changed their regulations. But very quickly, you can short-term rental in Campbell County if you live on the property, or if you have, I think, 25 acres or more, you can be absent from the property in short-term rental. But there's no HOA. I don't think there's an HOA restriction, but there's a Campbell County restriction.
Right. Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no HOA restriction about rental here,
correct.
Though. Okay. Yep. So yeah, obviously people are renting, or you can buy it and live here. And I just sold one right next door here to a wonderful client. They got a beautiful unit. This one, I mean, there are so many kind of cool differences. This one has the screened-in porch on the back.
Yep.
Some don't have the overhang roof,
correct.
so you don't have the ability.
Yep. Some are not. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. How about some other things about this? If again, maybe I'll throw the map up on the screen now if I got it from authorization for the Secret Service here. But what are some of like out at the road front? We have some commercial spots going in. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've got in our main entrance for phase one, we've got 2 commercial pads on either side. The one on the west side coming in has been sold. It's going to be built out. We're hearing that Jersey Mike's might be coming in there, and office space, and then there'll be 2 available office spaces, also. So,
Do you like Jersey Mike's?
I do, yeah. Yeah, they do a lot for the community too. So
Do they?
They do, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not convinced that you're a Jersey Mike's eater.
I'm not a big Jersey Mike's eater, but I won't say no to it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
I do. I do like chicken cheesesteak.
Yeah.
I think it's number 42. I like. It's my
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah. All right. So Jersey Mike's there. That's the one build site. Then there's another one that is kind of still being decided on.
Right.
What's going to play
It's
out
a build
there.
to suit kind of deal. We haven't made our mind up. The site plan shows 1 big building right now. We don't know if we're going to split that in 2. And we're just going to see how the commercial moves. If it comes to a point where maybe the commercial's not as high of demand, we might go back to multifamily there. So it's kind of an open book right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get it seated up and just looking nice, and it'll sit until we make our minds up what we're going to do. So.
I heard something about maybe a coffee shop. No.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we're open. We're
Restaurant, coffee
Yeah.
shop, could be whatever out there.
Yep.
So it's really nice. I mean, we talked about the time distances. It's when you're 15 minutes from LU, that means also River Ridge Mall, Wards Road. I mean, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
eateries and what's the Colonial?
Yeah, Colonial Restaurants right
Yeah.
up here at the intersection. So another note on our commercial is we got Campbell County to do kind of a unique zoning for the county where we're allowed to have apartment spaces above our commercial. So if you're a business owner or something and you're tied to the life, you can live right above it and walk downstairs or rent it out and
That's
get
right.
some money back.
That's right.
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool. So yeah, you're gonna have a variety of options back here as this gets built out and as it gets finished. And townhouses, some single family, some patio homes, some apartments. Overall, I don't know if we touched on the number, how many units total back here?
it's approximately 400. I don't know the exact number,
Yeah.
but phases 1 through 5 total, it's enough for about 500 residences to live here. So. I mean 400 residences.
400, okay. I didn't know if we were, okay.
Might have to cut that out.
It's about 400.
Yeah.
About 400 and total when we're done. And it could be anywhere from 5 to 7 years till we're all done. 5 to 6
Yeah.
years. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Like construction is always, here's our end game,
Yeah.
our date, and then it normally goes a little beyond that. So that's it. That is Colin. We are at Augusta Springs. I am JD Miller. You know I work for EXP, and I'm going to throw my name and number up here also. And I'm going to go take a walk around and look at a couple different units to show you the different layouts. But thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
thank
man.
you, JD.
And of course, if you want to buy something here, you can contact me. If you want to look up Augusta Springs on online, you can do that also. But any questions you have, reach out. If I don't know the answer, I'll get with Colin. He'll get the answer. We'll help you out and make sure if this is a place for you, we'll get you all the information and you can make this home or an investment. Let's take a walk through this unit that Colin and I were just sitting in talking about as an example of one of the townhouses available here. Different builders, different styles, different things going on. I love the arch right there. And then we can see a coffee bar station here. You can put a little fridge, cooler underneath. Kitchen and island. The layouts are going to be different in these different units. What do I love about this one? I like the floor color. I like the floor choice. I like the two-tone in the cabinets. So you have one color here, you have another color with these cabinets back here. I love the quartz countertop, tiled backsplash, dovetail drawers, soft close, dishwasher under the island here with the sink. And then in the back, on this unit, we have a covered porch area and we have a screened-in porch. Wetlands, trees right here outside, and then on the other side, that's where they're gonna have some other phase activity, but you're always gonna have that wetland tree barrier, which is kind of cool. So this builder decided to go with no formal, well, you're not gonna have a formal dining room, but no even dining area. Just went with, we're gonna use the countertop here as our dining space, or you're sitting and eating. What I would do, I'm not a designer, okay, but what I would do is I would push that sofa back more against the wall, create a little more space, maybe a love seat sofa over here, maybe even a couple chairs, credenza entertainment center type thing. Credenza might not be the right word. Lower entertainment center, TV sitting on that. I would not put a TV up on the wall unless you have a mount that would allow you to pull the TV down, because you don't want to hurt your neck looking up. This unit, again, we have that little coffee bar area and the garage that we came in. All right, this is a good time for me to tell you. Right across the street here, since it's raining, I'll be sitting here and telling you. I'm going to show you a unit in that building right there, and we'll look at another unit up front. This is where we're going to have the pool. Okay, correction. We're going to have a row of townhouses here. And then on the other side of those townhouses, up in that dirt area, that's where you're going to have your pool and your clubhouse that Colin was talking about. And these are the units they're finishing up here on unit or phase 1 coming down. This is Luke Court. Back inside to complete our tour. Come inside this front door. Half bath activity here. Very nicely done. Love the black countertop choice. That's pretty cool. Coat closet. What's pretty cool, I was just watching Rock the Block the other day. And what I do like here about lighting also is you have the big windows in the back light, and you have a straight shot from the front door going back there. So we have light coming in from both ends, which I appreciate. All right, up the stairs. Wood stair treads, luxury vinyl plank flooring. I don't have my measuring device with me, so I can't measure all this out for us right now, but it feels spacious right here. We have our scuttle for some access to the attic area right there. And then at the front of this unit, you have a laundry room area, very sizable laundry space. Little shelving up top. Some units we might see has a little table here, countertop. You could do whatever you want to enhance that space, but that's your laundry area. And then your primary is right off that. Ceiling fan, I'm thinking, without my measuring device, 9-foot ceilings. Let's take a look here, swing through into the primary bath. Look at that. Got your double vanity, black countertops in here, light fixtures, and doored and tiled shower. So the base is the fiberglass shower pan, but then we have tiled walls in here. And the little shelf system and a little foothold right there while you're shaving your legs, gentlemen. Good amount of room here for this bathroom on the primary bedroom. Spacious closet. If it's not a walk-in, it's a step-in. Nice spacious closet. Step back and kind of take a look at the space you have in there, shelvings, and then good wide area on the bottom. That's very nice. It's very quiet. You can hear me walking, hear my pants moving. Here is the second bathroom. So there we're back to the traditional fiberglass. I should be saying fiberglass probably. It's not plastic. I don't know, the shower tub insert, but it looks nice. It's always nice to have a tub in a unit in case you have children. That's me, JD, eXp Realty. Let me throw up my number so you can know how to get a hold of me if you're looking to buy, sell, invest in the Lynchburg area. We can get together, talk, we can do it. linen closet right here in the hallway space, and then the 2 additional bedrooms. These bedrooms are a decent size. They all have ceiling fans in this build. Get the nice wide what? Trim, base molding, floor. I can't even think right now. I need more coffee. Nice wide trim on the bottoms. I like the choice for the framing out of the windows. It's a very well done unit here, as they all are in Augusta Springs. Let me go grab my bag and get my raincoat on, and then we're gonna head out and hit a couple more units before we end this video so you can get an idea of the variations here. $299 to $309 pricing right now at this phase of building, and those prices are gonna creep up as they continue on. So let's go take a look at those other units. We are back in action here. I'm outside at unit 74, and I just threw the wide angle lens accessory on top, so we'll get a better view maybe of this interior unit. Sorry, I didn't have it on the one when we were over there walking through the staged unit, but hopefully you got a good sense of what it can be or what it is. We're across the street now. The staged unit was back there, and now we're gonna walk into 74 and take a little tour around 74. Okay, we step right inside the door, and you can see, again, light to light going out the back. Let me actually get some lights on, and let me get my coat off. So let me go put this down a second, get my coat off so it's not making noise, and I'll jump right back here and we'll start the tour. Okay, we are back, and hopefully we won't have as much noise from my coat, but take a look at this unit. Now this front door right here, I'm gonna show you some storage and a half bath right there. This is a little bit different layout, a little more open, and well, I mean more space. I don't know if it's more open. And then in the front, we don't have a garage, we have an office. So we're gonna take a look at that. Kitchen, big island, and then designated dining space right there where that light hangs. So that's kind of your designated dining table. You can combine it with your living space right here and the electric fireplace. So pretty cool. Let's go take a walk around and take a look at what this unit affords us. Different look, different countertop choice, color choice here. We keep the island and the other cabinets the same color. We're still doing dovetail drawers, still doing cough close, still doing cough close. And then we have, you know, some nice space here for a pantry, some shelves, extra storage. Different choice on the backsplash and the color grouting. Lots of space. This is nice and comfortable right here. It does not feel tight at all as you walk around. Dishwasher, obviously your spot for your fridge. And you have some choices here, how you want to do this layout. You have some space. It feels quite roomy in here. This is one of the more roomy living spaces that are going to be available in these townhouse designs. Now let me poke out my camera here through the window. Since it's raining, we'll stay here because this is not a covered area on the porch. But you have that door, you have some extra storage outside, some mechanical stuff in there, and then it gives us another sense of the dirt where another row of townhouses will be, and then the pool and clubhouse that we talked about with Colin. Move back towards that front door, and you can see this is the office space right here. No closet in here. You could use it as a bedroom if you chose to. You just want to have some kind of armoire, wardrobe availability to someone so they can store their clothing somewhere. Oh, speaking of storage, look at this. Space under the stairs. Really nice area for added storage. Vinyl plank flooring and wood stair treads again as we move upstairs as silently as possible. Vinyl plank throughout here. I think the bedrooms too. Some of the secondary bedrooms might have carpet. Might have carpet in. Now here, look at this bathroom. Different than the one we just looked at. Single vanity. This is the primary bedroom. Single vanity. Tub is a shower insert, not tiled. The bedroom overall feels like it might be a little smaller than the last unit, but you have this walk-in closet instead of the step-in closet. Walk-in closet, built-in wood shelves. So there are quite a number of variations here as we look at these different units. Linen closet here to the left and the right, and then our second bathroom. Shower tub insert. Second and third bedrooms up here. Nice ceiling fans, vinyl plank flooring. Same in our third. Vinyl plank flooring and the ceiling fans. Pretty large linen closet right there and storage. You could put a mop, vacuum, whatever you want to do there. Oh, not linen, sorry. This one over here is for a stackable washer and dryer. So that's a good point. That's a different layout than our other one again, where we came up and had that walk-in laundry room. This is a stackable washer and dryer here, where they use some of that space for the laundry room, I think, for the closet. Let's take a quick break here, do a survey. How do you feel about ceiling fans? Are you a ceiling fan, yes, or a ceiling fan, no? You can comment yes or no, or thumbs up, thumbs down in the comments here. I've actually had clients, very nice people, lovely people. I like them a lot. I've sold a house to them. We're looking at houses. I don't know if you're watching this right now, B and E, you know who you are. One of them, not a ceiling fan, not a fan of ceiling fans. I love ceiling fans. We are gonna head right across the street. I'm gonna run through Raindrops and we're gonna look at that first unit. As we look up here on the road, you can see some traffic going by. Well, maybe not, but yeah, there goes a white box truck, for example. That's 24. And then if we go out to the left, that's where 29 is, and the Royal Farms new gas station, convenience store. So a really convenient area, nice area for this nice new construction in Augusta Springs. Let's press pause, and I'm going to run through Raindrops, and then we'll get over there and take a look at that last unit. One thing we didn't talk about with Colin, I don't believe, are parking spaces. Now, if you have a garage, you have a pad where you can fit a couple cars out in front of the garage. I think the code is 2.5 spots per townhouse unit, but also they're going to have some overflow additional guest parking. So one of those spots is going to be up around the corner here, and then other spots are going to be up here, kind of towards that commercial space they had. There should be additional parking so that parking is available to everyone coming into visiting or living in the units here at Augusta Springs. This is the last unit we're coming in, and you're going to notice that the front door and the back windows, we have that same light shooting through. You have a nice raincoat there that won't be there when you buy the unit. The cool cable, aluminum, or whatever, airplane aluminum cables on the stairs. Coat closet to your left when you slide in here, and then your half bath right inside the front door. Walk-in door to your garage. You might notice, depending on the light in here, I think the power might be off in here for some reason because I can't get lights on. But this is a darker floor choice. I like the floors in every unit that we've been in over here. More storage under the stairs, which is very nice. And then you're going to see, again, a different layout. This one, they did kind of mark an area over there for your dining table, but you have the space for your living room, kitchen area, two-tone cabinets. Island is different than your main cabinets. Dovetail still, soft close still. Got your dishwasher. This is a smaller island that we've seen in the previous units, I believe. Here's a choice that they did. We've talked about this in previous videos. You have your countertop, and instead of doing backsplash with tile, you take that countertop and you slide it right up into your backsplash area. Nice, high-end look, high-end finish, opposed to having only 4 inches of the countertop as a kind of a rounding feature, or no backsplash, just painted walls up top. More storage and mechanical stuff outside. This one does not have the covered porch. Of course, you could put an umbrella up there, you know, put some kind of seating and stuff as far as outdoor and keep it covered to some degree, but not as same as those screened-in porches on the other units. Choices, people. We have choices. You're going to have to make up your mind and see what is important to you. Garage, no garage, office, covered porch, non-covered porch. More wood tread on the stairs. I do like this unit also as far as color choice. Maybe difficult to see, but you know, it's not white. The walls are not white. The walls are a little bit of a brown undertone, tan undertone, and you have the white trim. Okay, we're back to our laundry room. Washer, dryer, shelving, and then back into our primary with a fan. Similar step-in closet, a little deeper step-in closet, maybe not as big side to side, but another step-in. Oh yeah, I'm trying to turn lights on. Oh man, I don't know why they're off. I don't want to turn them on and start a fire, but you can see nice double vanity, another tiled shower right here in the primary. Look at this use. Linen closet use. So we have an air return here for the HVAC system, but we don't want to waste space, so we put a nice little linen closet storage space right here. And yeah, you're saying we a lot, JD. I know I'm not building this place. Here, let me back up in case you saw that. The scuttle is not covered up here quite yet. They'll take care of that. See, now it's not we, now it's they. But if you want to get a hold of me, you know my name and number. I am JD Miller with the International Real Estate Company, EXP. Here in bedrooms 2 and 3, they did carpet. Why? I don't know. It's a builder choice. No ceiling fans in bedroom 2 and 3. Sometimes if you have children, maybe you like them to have carpet for their little piggies, their little toesies. Another wide linen closet. And this, man, I'm sorry I don't have lights, but here, let me have my phone. Let's light up my flashlight on my phone, see if it does anything. Not really, but you got a tub and they tiled the walls of the tub, so that's really nice in there. That is going to do it for our tour at the new development of Augusta Springs, Campbell County. We talked about the distance. It's convenient. You got the gas station right across the street. If you forgot your milk, you can run in there and grab that. Really nice looking townhomes right now. Townhomes, patio homes, single family, and then some apartments coming later. I'm not a contractor, you know that. I don't have my contractor's license, but from my eyeball test, looking at the finishes, looking at what they've done here, I really like it. And you have lots of different variations. Garage, no garage, office, no office, 3-4 bedrooms, whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. You can do it. If you're looking to move to, in, or around the Lynchburg, Virginia area, this could be a good location for you right here to live or to invest. Give me a call and I will see you on the next video.